The journey began about 3 years ago, and we were originally just started with the idea not of the whole outside, but just really just putting up a greenhouse. And the idea just grew and grew as we got people involved and the ideas began flowing. We were very lucky to have amazing donors that were so committed to the mission of Yad Ezra.
The Giving Gardens is a way for people to give, and I think the Giving Gardens is also a way for people to give back.
My mom was an incredible lady. She was very active in the Jewish community, very active in the greater community at large. She happened to be a master gardener. Everything that she touched grew. She had the ultimate green thumb, but her real specialty was nourishing and taking care of people.
Every Jewish mom loves to feed people, and Yad Ezra, that's the mission here, that's what they do. My mom loved to feed people out of her garden.
Yad Ezra's vision is a Jewish community without hunger, and Giving Gardens really approaches that vision from a social justice point of view, whereas the food pantry is a very important social service. We hope to teach how to create a more sustainable community that can provide its own food source.
As we plant, we grow ourselves, and so we grow that which God has given us, but we could put our own hands into that soil.
What's near and dear to me is that it's all about Yad Ezra, about what Yad Ezra is going to do with this Giving Gardens. It's about teaching the next generation on how to grow and collaborating with the community.
Certainly it represents the whole life cycle of whether it's food or human life cycle, organizational and then community life cycle, but it also represents a fresh approach to looking at food. It gives volunteers and other community members opportunity to volunteer in a different manner that they're normally accustomed to when thinking of Yad Ezra.
First of all, you're looking at sustainable growth. So by having a place where we can educate and teach children and adults about sustainable growth, a greenhouse is the perfect application. Second, we're related into how this functions in a Jewish community and how there's Jewish traditions that can be used with the greenhouse. And finally, we're feeding people who may not be able to afford to have food for their own home and family.
The concept of growing fresh food in a place that we know that we're servicing the needs of people who really need our help. And to say that we now will see that food growing, and I talked to the gardener, it's nothing better than to nurture and to grow fresh fruit and vegetables. Children will be able to come here and volunteer and support that. But at the end of the day, there's also going to be a 10% tied to the city of Inkster, which I think is just amazing.
When we started thinking about this, everybody thought that we were really out of the box here. We have the same core mission, but we're opening our eyes a little bit broader now and meeting the needs of more people and meeting the needs of the volunteers as well.
For us, we're very excited to see this actually come to fruition. This has been a long time coming, and when, as I said, the Lester family actually started the project and started the vision, and we were able to help continue that vision and deliver it.
The Giving Gardens is going to really leave a legacy for people that are going to grow up being part of Yad Ezra, not just in giving out the food in the warehouse, but actually working in Yad Ezra, working in the garden, and for many generations. We've had volunteers here, we had a grandparent here with a grandchild. It's really going to bring all generations together.
So today, we have beautiful sunshine, and along with that sunshine, we've got the great opportunity for growth and a way to show off to our community, not just the Jewish community, but the entire Detroit community, what we're doing here at Yad Ezra and what could be done in other areas around the country.
You look for ways to give back to the community. In Yad Ezra, you have one of the great Jewish organizations in our community, and the Giving Gardens will further that.